And welcome, Mr. Secretary. Good to see you. Thank you for all you do for our nation's veterans. We appreciate it. I want to ask you, as you're probably not going to be surprised about the EHR system. It has 2 facilities in Washington State, as you know, and I am still hearing from veterans and providers about their struggles with that system and how it has undermined their health care. We're still hearing about some outages and referrals or notes that aren't being recorded, canceled procedures. So it's still a work in progress that we've got to focus on. And I know we're in a reset right now. I know you're taking that seriously and trying to get this corrected. You are asking for $894 million for the EHR program in FY25. Can you talk to us about how VA will use those funds to make safety improvements and IT upgrades?
Yeah. Thank you very much, and I'm not surprised by the question, Madam Chair. Our Deputy Secretary just spent yesterday and the day before in Spokane and Walla Walla. She's now in Oregon, and she'll be in Columbus tomorrow at the 5 sites. What we've said is that we've tried to right-size our eyes and our stomach on this budget, so that what we're asking for is a significant drawback from what we would have anticipated under the original 10-year plan. So what we've also said that we won't leave reset until we're ready, but we don't intend to stay in reset forever. So I hope that by the end of this fiscal year, we'll be in a position to be out of reset. But that'll be determined by the facts on the ground. The DepSec's visit is a big part of that right now, as is, of course, the experience in your 2 facilities. Now, since the last time we talked, where we're not in reset is in Lovell, in the federal healthcare system, healthcare center in Chicago. That's gone better than expected, based principally on the learnings from the 5 live sites. They've gone back to much higher productivity than we had anticipated. So the investments we anticipate in 25 are based on both the experience of the 5 sites and the experience in Lovell. That will get us moving out on a more realistic timeline to new sites based on that facility. Now, we've also forward deployed much of the funding in those for FY25 in the next level of facilities, getting them ready for pre-investment for some of the deployments. So we anticipate, as I say, by the end of this year, making that this fiscal year, making that decision and moving out smartly with that more reduced investment in 25.
Okay, thank you very much. Obviously, we're going to continue to follow that.
Yes.
I fully funded the President's $23 million request in the FY24 bill to expand VA's child care pilot program that we established back in 2010. It's really important to me that veterans don't forego their health care because they don't have any child care. And I have to say I am disappointed that VA is not making progress faster on this. According to a recent study published by NIH, a staggering 58% of respondents reported missing or canceling VA health care appointments due to child care challenges. Last year at this hearing on your 24 budget request, you told me you would get the regulations moving on the expansion. We're sitting here today. We've been told it may take another year now for them to be finalized. When are we going to see movement on that initiative?
Well, I appreciate the question very much. We have a 2-pronged strategy, as we've discussed. One is to reimburse veterans for their care that they get somewhere else, and then consistent with your authorization, to make sure that we have on-site child care where possible. We think the 2 places most likely for that are Fresno and Shreveport, and we're working with those 2 facilities to invest in those opportunities. The regulations are in process, and we're hoping to have those regulations done this year.
In your 25 budget request, you assume that there's going to be 10 on-site centers in 24 and 20 additional in 25. Will VA meet that goal?
Yeah, it is our intent to, yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.